Good morning, you guys. I thought maybe we could talk about pride a little bit. You know, we're fans here. But really, I was thinking we could kind of tie pride in with white opals. So I don't know if y'all know what white opals are. So opals in general are fragile. The best ones usually come from Australia, the best white and blacks. There's really cool named mines like Lightning Ridge and White Cliffs. It all sounds very romantic. I have no idea what they really look like. I've never been there, but and we mine these black and these white opals there. There's also cherry opals or fire opals that are red. They come from other locations. And there's quality that we look for in opals like in anything else. But I thought I'd start you off. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is an opal. It's a big, fat, thick, pure white opal. You can see at the back is the opal. So this is something that is considered a gem. You actually take a carat weight and put it on a scale, and it's special. But what you mainly see when you see people talking about opals are these. And this looks really cool, right? But see the back? So this is called a doublet, and sometimes it has a crystal cap on the top, and you call it a triplet. And I have a couple to show you because sometimes they look different, but the backs are different, are not opal. They're basically, there's something that's glued on top of a sliver of opal to give it strength so you can actually mount it. This one also has this back, right? I don't know, can I zoom in? I'm not that girl. No, I can't. So anyway, this kind of gives you an idea of what the difference can be between a natural opal that goes all the way through and then an opal that is backed, that we would call it a doublet or sometimes a triplet. There are natural opals called boulder opals that you can see the rock on the back. This one is not the best example because somebody sharpied on it, but I think it's funny. But anyway, you can see the matrix. That can be called opal and matrix or boulder opal. But this is also a natural opal. It just has a little bit of whatever stone it was harvested from attached to it. Okay, so that's all really cool, right? So then the really thing, what's the big deal with opals? Why do we love them? Because they can be really weird. They're kind of the type of thing that is beautiful on its own, and to mount it properly takes some skill. First of all, because they're not the hardest stone on earth. And second of all, because they tend to be cut in very amorphous shapes, these weird kind of shapes, to follow the stone in the vein. So to get a really nice one that's thick and fat like this one, that's actually been carved and cabbed into a nice shape that you can actually imagine it being on a ring, this is more unusual. It's more expensive. And I'm only talking really about white opal today because, again, we can go down the rabbit hole with any one of them. But look at this one. See how it has this big flash of red on the side? So this one is more of what we call a pinfire opal, that it has lots of little sparkles in it. And this is called play of color. It is a phenomenon that we look for in opals. This one has really expressive pinfire play of color. I don't know how much y'all can see this, but... and then this one has patchier play of color. And you see some really bright wicked red. So the most valuable, because of rarity, color in white opal in terms of play of color is the red. That's what people really look for. It's very unusual. You don't see it very much. You tend to see more the blues and the greens, but red is considered the most expensive. And for whatever reason, my fiber optic light is really picking up these reds so you can see them, which is cool. So anyway, I thought pride would be fun to talk about something that has a natural rainbow in it, and that would be white opal. And sometimes you hear that there's a superstition about opals bringing bad luck. The story is that Queen Victoria, it was her birthstone, and she didn't want anybody else wearing it, so she started that rumor herself, which I think is so queenly, don't you?